In this video, 10 super sexy cheapy fragrances that women cannot resist. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're first time here, my name is Mehdi. I try to make as many videos as possible about fragrances, so if you want to watch more videos like this, the only thing that I ask then you is that you subscribe to the channel, and if you find value in this video, drop a like. It means a lot for me. I really appreciate that. So without any further ado, I want to start by House of Zara at number 10. Warm Black, a really great name, and this fragrance smells very inviting, cozy, warm, spicy, herbal and sweet. Spicy because of black pepper, herbal because of clove and tobacco, and sweet because of honey and tonka beans at the base. Smells very thick, luxury and expensive, very far away than 15 bucks. It smells like 300 bucks easily. It is Cologne of Tobacco Vanille by House of Tom Ford, very close to that fragrance. I prefer it for colder seasons. Performance is below average, like 4 hours in terms of longevity on the skin, with first half an hour average, below average projection and CH. Let's continue by House of Montblanc at number 9. Montblanc Legend Eau de Parfum. It is one of the latest releases from this house. It is 2020 release. Smells fresh, fruity, spicy and musky at the dry down. I can get hints of citruses in this fragrance, but not enough to say to this fragrance a citrusy fresh fragrance. Mostly I can get that magic combination of apple, plum, cardamom and sage in this fragrance. Smells very sexy and stylish. Performance is average, kind of below average by this fragrance, like maximum 4 hours on the skin with first hour average projection and sillage. I prefer it for daytime and casual environments. For next, we have another winner from House of Montblanc, Montblanc Explorer. It is a fresh, citrusy, leathery, peppery, spicy and modern type of dark fresh fragrance. It is take of House of Montblanc on DNA of Creed Aventus in a very synthetic, dry and metallic way, I can say. It lasts very good on my skin. It is pretty long lasting fragrance in terms of longevity. It is eau de parfum concentration, but it cannot project at all, to be honest. That's why I prefer it for extremely hot summer days and indoor situations. Dressed up, dressed down, you can go buy this fragrance without any problem. It is a very great versatile type of fragrance with a huge complementing factor. Next fragrance is Homme Casual Life from House of Salvatore Ferragamo. I really enjoy the way that this fragrance smells. It is fresh, minty, citrusy with a gourmand edible atmosphere which has been boosted by coffee. It is very difficult to find this type of edible and gourmand sweet fragrances for spring and summer. It is at the end of the level that a fragrance can be gourmand, edible, sweet and not being that much overwhelming for spring and summer. That's why this fragrance is one of those must-haves in my collection. Like the name, I prefer it for casual situations, daytimes. It's pretty versatile fragrance. Performance is average to good, like 5 to 6 hours in terms of longevity, with first hour and a half, again average projection and CH. For next we have here Momentum Intense from House of Bentley. It is a fresh, green, grassy, sweet, sugary and slightly earthy fragrance with a powdery dry down. It is very close to CH Man by Carolina Herrera, like 95%. Just compared to that fragrance, this one leans more powdery at the dry down. It is very unique and different smelling type of fragrance in my collection. The season for this one is spring and summer, especially shines better at the spring because of that green, grassy and slightly earthy character. Leans more official, dressed up like 60%, but has that 40% of casual DNA. For next we have here Coach Blue, another great fragrance. I really enjoy scent profile of this fragrance. I don't understand hates around this DNA. Smells at the first sniff like Aqua di Gio in a Perry Ellis reddish way, I can say. It is more quality smelling fragrance compared to Perry Ellis Red, but definitely leans more in the Perry Ellis Red side rather than Aqua di Gio. I can get those inspirations. It is one of those 10 out of 10 fragrances for office indoor situations. It smells very soft, friendly and inviting, I can say. Ladies love this DNA so much. Performance is good, lasts on me very good long time, like 6-7 hours, with 2 hours acceptable projection and sillage. Best season for this one is spring and summer. Let's continue by one of my most favorite fragrances in the collection, pretty famous chippy, Hawas from House of Versace. One of those magic, fascinating fragrances that women definitely cannot resist this one. So it smells aquatic, sweet, plummy, appley, cardamom and spicy with musky, dried on. Let's say to this fragrance a complex aquatic fragrance. Best season for this one is spring and summer, but I prefer it a little bit better for spring because of that thick and sweet atmosphere. It is a very great fragrance for date situations. Be easy on the trigger for indoor situations. For outdoors, don't worry about this one. Lasts on you 10-12 hours plus with 2-3 hours loud projection and sillage. At number 3, easily a top 5 best chippy fragrances ever made in history of perfumery, in my opinion. I haven't seen any woman who doesn't like this fragrance. I'm talking about Boss Bottled Intense EDP. Oh my goodness, look at this scent profile. Main players are apple, cinnamon, cardamom, vanilla and woodsy notes at the dry down. It smells very inviting, cozy and warm. This is also a round type of fragrance for me, except summer days. It's okay for summer nights as well. I don't prefer that much for cooler seasons like fall or winter. It is very happy, very inviting type of fragrance. That's why I prefer it better for summer nights and especially for spring. Lasts on me like 4-5 hours in terms of longevity, with first hour maximum hour and a half average projection and sillage. It smells casual, but it is okay for dressed up situations as well. At number 2, I have here absolutely a super sexy woman killer chippy fragrance in my hand from House of Versace. Versace from like color of the juice, like the bottle. Scent profile of fragrance is very light, very polite, airy, effervescent, citrusy, aquatic and transparent. Definitely one of those winner cards for summer. Performance is average or close to good on my skin, like 5-6 hours in terms of longevity, with first hour and a half, as I said, airy, effervescent, transparent projection and sillage, but for whatever reason can last way longer on clothing, like 1 week. This is pretty versatile fragrance, dressed up, dressed down, indoor, outdoors, no problem by this one. At number 1, another must-have woman killer chippy fragrance for any man collection, hands down. Smells like $300. I paid to this one $30 bucks if I'm not mistaken. Oud for Gloria. Smells bitter, resiny and candy flossy, like mixture of Tom Ford, Oud Wood and Baccarat Rouge together. This is cologne of Oud for Greatness from House of Initio. I can say these are identical. I have a full comparison video between this and Oud for Greatness. Performance is awesome. Lasts on me 12 hours plus easily with 3 hours. Very loud projection and sillage. Smells very luxury, dressed up. Best season for this one is fall and winter. Don't forget, subscribe the channel. That was today's video. I hope it was useful. Remember to support me by your likes. Stay safe. See you in another video.